Would you have still purchased that truck for that much more money? Well, that's exactly what truck dealerships are worried about. The pickup truck market is sending up some serious red flags, and it's getting harder to ignore. Across the country, brand new trucks are piling up on dealer lots with no buyers in sight. Why? Skyrocketing prices, brutal interest rates, rising insurance premiums, and buyers who are simply saying no thanks to overpriced pickups. But which trucks are struggling the most? Today, we're breaking down the top 17 truck models sitting unsold for many months, some even more than a year, based on the latest market data and dealer inventory reports. Number 17, 2025 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. The Colorado ZR2 was supposed to be Chevy's answer to the Ford Ranger Raptor, but in 2025, this mid-size truck is struggling to find its footing. One big reason? It's priced like a full-sized truck, but delivers mid-size capability. At an average selling price of around $52,847, the ZR2 is asking serious money for what you get. The 2.7-liter turbo four-cylinder makes decent power, but when you're paying over $50,000, buyers expect V8 grunt and full-size towing capacity. Instead, you're getting 7,700 pounds of towing capacity when competitors offer more for less money. The off-road credentials are solid, but the market is saturated with capable off-road trucks, and frankly, most buyers never take them off pavement anyway. With a market supply of 156 days, the ZR2 is proving that mid-size pricing, approaching full-size territory, just doesn't work. Number 16, 2025 Honda Ridgeline. Honda's unique pickup continues to be polarizing, and that's hurting sales in 2025. The Ridgeline's car-based unibody construction gives it a smooth ride, but truck buyers want truck DNA, not SUV DNA in their pickup. The biggest issue? Towing capacity. At just 5,000 pounds, the Ridgeline can't compete with body-on-frame rivals that easily tow 7,000 plus pounds. For a truck starting around $38,800, buyers expect real truck capability, not Honda Pilot capability with an open bed. The in-bed trunk is clever, but it reduces bed space and payload capacity. Real truck buyers need maximum hauling capability, not clever storage solutions. Reliability is strong, but that's not enough when your fundamental truck capabilities are compromised. With 161 days of market supply, the Ridgeline proves that being different isn't always better in the truck world. Number 15, 2025 Jeep Gladiator. The Gladiator looked promising when it launched, but reality has set in. At an average selling price of $51,000 plus, buyers are getting impressive off-road capability, but disappointing on-road manners and fuel economy that makes your wallet cry. The 3.6-liter V6 feels underpowered when towing the Gladiator's maximum 7,650 pounds, and the available 3.0-liter diesel is expensive and complicated. Fuel economy hovers around 17 miles per gallon combined, terrible for a mid-sized truck in 2025. Reliability concerns are mounting. Reports of electrical gremlins, transmission issues, and build quality problems are common. When you're paying luxury truck money, you expect luxury truck refinement, not Wrangler-level rough edges. The removable doors and roof are cool, but they don't make up for poor daily driving dynamics. Market supply sits at 167 days with dealers struggling to move inventory. Number 14, 2025 Nissan Frontier. Despite its affordability, the Frontier is a slow seller with Q1 2025 sales showing a significant drop. The redesigned Frontier looked promising, but execution issues are killing sales momentum. The biggest problem? The CVT transmission. Truck buyers hate CVTs, and Nissan's decision to pair their 3.8-liter V6 with a continuously variable transmission feels like a fundamental misunderstanding of the truck market. Real trucks need real transmissions, not rubber band CVTs that rob power and feel unnatural under load. Towing capacity of 6,720 pounds is respectable, but the CVT makes it feel weak when actually hauling. Interior quality is budget level despite prices pushing into the mid-30,000s. With over 14,000 units of remaining inventory, Dealers are desperate to clear out Frontiers as even more 2025s arrive. At 172 days of market supply, the Frontier proves that cheap isn't always cheerful. Number 13. 2025 GMC Canyon AT4X. GMC positioned the Canyon AT4X as a premium mid-size truck, but buyers aren't buying the value proposition. At over $50,000, you're paying near full-size Sierra money for mid-size capability. The 2.7-liter turbo four-cylinder produces good power on paper, but real-world performance feels strained when the truck is loaded or towing near its 7,700-pound capacity. Fuel economy is disappointing for a four-cylinder truck, often struggling to hit EPA estimates in real-world driving. The AT4X off-road package adds impressive hardware, but it also adds weight and complexity. Most buyers would rather have a base full-sized truck with more towing capacity for similar money. The premium interior materials are nice, but they can't justify the price premium over more capable competitors. With 178 days of supply, dealers are learning that Canyon buyers want value, not luxury pricing. Number 12. 2025 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. Even Toyota isn't immune to the truck market slowdown. The legendary Tacoma TRD Pro is sitting on lots longer than expected, and the reasons are clear. At nearly $55,000, the TRD Pro costs more than many full-size trucks, while delivering mid-size capability. The 2.4-liter turbo four-cylinder replaced the beloved V6, and buyers aren't happy. Power delivery feels laggy compared to the old naturally aspirated engine, especially when towing the Tacoma's modest 6,500-pound capacity. The TRD Pro's off-road hardware is genuinely impressive, but the ride quality on pavement is punishing. For a $55,000 truck, buyers expect comfort and capability, not just capability. Fuel economy improvements are minimal despite the downsized engine. With Toyota's legendary reliability, the Tacoma should be flying off lots. But at 184 days of supply, even brand loyalty has its limits when pricing gets ridiculous. Number 11. 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor. Ford's Mini Raptor looked like a sure winner, but execution issues are hurting sales. The Ranger Raptor commands Raptor money, but doesn't deliver Raptor performance. The 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 makes impressive power, but it's paired with a 10-speed automatic that can't decide which gear it wants. The transmission constantly hunts for gears, making smooth acceleration nearly impossible. For a performance truck, this is unacceptable. Towing capacity is just 8,500 pounds, respectable for a mid-sized truck, but disappointing when you're paying $56,000 plus. Full-size trucks with similar pricing can tow 12,000 plus pounds. The Fox shocks and off-road hardware are excellent, but on-road comfort is poor. Most Raptor buyers want to look fast, not necessarily go fast off-road. At 189 days of supply, the Ranger Raptor proves that the Raptor name alone isn't enough to justify the price. Number 10. 2025 Ram 1500 Classic. Stellantis is trying to squeeze every last dollar out of the old Ram platform, but buyers are catching on. The Ram 1500 Classic is basically a 2018 truck with a 2025 model year, and it shows. The interior feels ancient compared to the new Ram 1500, with outdated infotainment and cheap plastics everywhere. The 3.6-liter V6 is underpowered for a full-size truck, struggling with both acceleration and towing. Even the available 5.7-liter Hemi feels tired compared to modern turbocharged engines. Safety tech is minimal, fuel economy is poor, and build quality is inconsistent. At around $38,000, it might seem like a bargain, but you're getting what you pay for: old technology and compromised capability. Dealers are sitting on 195 days of supply because even budget-conscious buyers want modern trucks, not repackaged old ones. Number 9. 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Diesel. The Silverado's 3.0-liter Duramax diesel looked promising on paper, but real-world ownership is proving problematic. Diesel pickup buyers expect bulletproof reliability and exceptional fuel economy, but the baby Duramax delivers neither. Early reliability reports are concerning. Emissions system failures, fuel system issues, and expensive repairs are common complaints. The diesel adds nearly $3,000 to the truck's price, but fuel economy gains are minimal in real-world driving. Most buyers see 20 to 22 miles per gallon when EPA estimates promise much more. Towing performance is good. 9,500 pounds capacity with excellent torque delivery, but the complexity and repair costs are scaring buyers away. When a diesel repair can cost $5,000 plus, the fuel savings disappear quickly. At $52,000 plus for a well-equipped diesel Silverado, buyers are choosing gas engines or going elsewhere entirely. Market supply sits at 201 days as dealers struggle to explain why buyers should pay more for diesel complications. Number 8. 2025 GMC Sierra. GMC's luxury truck strategy is backfiring as buyers reject expensive pickups with questionable value. The Sierra Denali commands Mercedes money, but delivers pickup truck refinement. At an average selling price approaching $70,000, the Denali better be special. Instead, buyers get a nice interior wrapped around the same basic truck as a much cheaper Silverado. The 6.2-liter V8 is powerful, but it drinks fuel like a motorhome. Expect real-world fuel economy in the low teens. The luxury interior is well executed, but it can't justify the massive price premium. For $70,000, buyers can get a legitimate luxury SUV with better comfort, technology, and prestige. The truck bed is still a truck bed, no matter how much leather you put in the cabin. With 208 days of supply, dealers are learning that pickup buyers have spending limits, even for luxury trucks. Number 7. 2025 Ford F-150 PowerBoost Hybrid. Ford's hybrid F-150 seemed like a brilliant idea. Truck capability with better fuel economy. Reality has been more complicated. The PowerBoost hybrid system adds complexity and cost while delivering marginal fuel economy improvements. Most buyers see 22 to 24 miles per gallon in real-world driving. Good for a full-size truck, but not revolutionary enough to justify the hybrid premium and potential reliability concerns. The integrated generator feature is clever, but most truck buyers don't need 7.2 kilowatts of mobile power. It's a solution looking for a problem. Towing capacity of 12,700 pounds is excellent, but the hybrid system adds weight and reduces payload capacity. Battery placement also intrudes on bed space. Early reliability reports show concerns about the hybrid system's complexity. When repairs are needed, costs are high and qualified technicians are scarce. At 214 days of supply, the PowerBoost proves that truck buyers prefer simple, proven powertrains over complicated efficiency solutions. Number 6. 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 25 HD. The heavy-duty truck market is especially sensitive to pricing, and the Silverado 2500 HD is pricing itself out of reach. Starting prices pushing $40,000 and real-world transaction prices often exceeding $65,000 are killing demand. The 6.6-liter Duramax diesel is excellent, powerful, efficient, and reliable, but the truck around it feels cheap. Interior quality is poor for the price point, with hard plastics and cheap switchgear throughout. When you're spending luxury car money, you expect luxury car materials. Ride quality is poor, even by heavy-duty standards. The suspension is so harsh that empty driving is miserable. Most HD truck buyers need capability, but they also want daily drivability. The Silverado delivers the former but fails at the latter. Competition is fierce in the HD market, and buyers are choosing Ram and Ford alternatives that offer better value and refinement. With 227 days of supply, dealers are sitting on expensive inventory that's hard to move without significant discounts. Number 5. 2025 GMC Sierra 25 HD. GMC's heavy-duty truck faces the same fundamental issues as its Chevrolet sibling, but with an even higher price point that's driving buyers away. The Sierra 2500 HD commands a significant premium over the Silverado for essentially the same truck. Different front-end styling and slightly nicer interior materials don't justify thousands of dollars in additional cost. Buyers are smart enough to see through GMC's professional-grade marketing when the Silverado offers identical capability for less money. The Duramax diesel is powerful and capable, but the truck's pricing strategy is flawed. At $45,000 plus starting price and real-world pricing often exceeding $70,000, buyers are choosing competitors that offer better value propositions. Interior quality remains poor for the price point, and ride quality is harsh. The AT4 off-road package adds capability, but also adds cost and complexity that most buyers don't need. With 234 days of supply, the Sierra HD proves that badge engineering has its limits when pricing gets extreme. Number 4. 2025 Ford F-250 Super Duty Tremor. Ford's off-road focused heavy-duty truck is sitting on lots because buyers don't understand who it's for. The Tremor package adds serious off-road capability to the F-250, but it compromises the truck's primary mission, work capability. The lifted suspension and 35-inch tires look impressive, but they reduce towing capacity and payload. Most F-250 buyers need maximum capability, not rock-crawling ability. The Tremor's 15,000-pound towing capacity is impressive, but it's less than a standard F-250's capability. Pricing is the bigger issue. A well-equipped Tremor easily exceeds $80,000, putting it in luxury vehicle territory. For that money, buyers expect luxury refinement, but the Tremor delivers truck-level comfort with lifestyle truck pricing. The 6.7-liter Power-stroke diesel is excellent, but it can't overcome the Tremor's identity crisis. Serious workers want maximum capability, while lifestyle buyers want comfort. The Tremor satisfies neither group completely. At 241 days of supply, dealers are learning that niche heavy-duty trucks are very niche indeed. Number 3. 2025 Ram 35. Ram truck brand sales are down minus 11.8%, and the 3500 is leading the decline. Stellantis is facing serious inventory challenges across their truck lineup, and pricing is the primary culprit. The Ram 5000 starts around $37,000, but real-world pricing often exceeds $75,000 for properly equipped trucks. The 6.7-liter Cummins diesel is legendary for reliability and power, but it can't overcome the truck's other issues. Build quality concerns are mounting. Reports of electrical problems, transmission issues, and interior component failures are becoming common. When you're spending luxury car money, you expect luxury car quality control. The Ram 3500 too often feels like it was assembled on a Friday afternoon. The interior is nicely designed but poorly executed. Materials feel cheap, and fit and finish is inconsistent. Competitors offer better refinement for similar money. Dealers are sitting on 257 days of supply as buyers choose alternatives that offer better value and reliability. Number 2, 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning. Ford is facing a serious inventory issue with thousands of trucks sitting on dealer lots, and the Lightning is a major contributor to the problem. At an average selling price exceeding $70,000, the Lightning asks serious money for questionable capability. The truck looks like a standard F-150, but costs twice as much while delivering half the capability. Towing range is severely limited. Expect 100 miles of range when towing near the Lightning's 10,000-pound capacity. Charging infrastructure remains problematic. Finding fast chargers is difficult, and charging while towing is nearly impossible. The Lightning makes sense for urban buyers who never tow, but those buyers typically don't need pickup trucks. Reliability concerns are growing. Recent recalls for steering and battery fire risks have shaken buyer confidence. When you're paying luxury car prices for a work truck, you expect luxury car reliability. The Lightning too often feels like a beta test product that customers are paying to debug. Depreciation is brutal. Some Lightnings are losing 40% plus of their value in the first year. At 268 days of supply, the Lightning proves that electric trucks need more than environmental goodwill to succeed. Number 1, 2025 Ram 25. The Ram 2500 now holds the title of the slowest-selling vehicle on the market, with dealers sitting on a market day supply of 392 days. That's more than a full year's worth of inventory, and with 8,133 units sitting unsold, it's clear something isn't connecting with buyers. Stellantis recently unveiled its redesigned Ram 2500 and 3500 pickups, hoping to reverse an ongoing sales slump and recoup lost profits. But so far, it's not working. Why? High prices are a major issue. The Ram 2500 starts around $36,000, but real-world pricing often exceeds $65,000 for properly equipped trucks. Many dealers are still holding firm on pricing, refusing to offer meaningful discounts, and shoppers just aren't biting. The 6.7-liter Cummins diesel remains excellent. It's powerful, torquey, and capable of towing over 19,000 pounds when properly equipped. But the truck around that excellent engine is problematic. Build quality is inconsistent, with reports of electrical gremlins, transmission problems, and interior component failures becoming commonplace. Even with a refreshed design, upgraded engines, and improved tech, the Ram 2500 just isn't moving. The interior received updates, but materials still feel cheap for the price point. When you're spending luxury SUV money, you expect luxury SUV quality, not work truck materials with leather seats. Competition is fierce in the heavy-duty market. Ford's F-250 and Chevrolet's Silverado 2500 HD offer similar capability with better build quality and more competitive pricing. Buyers are smart. They can see through marketing to fundamental value propositions. In a segment built on loyalty and utility, this level of dealer backlog is a loud warning sign. The Ram 2500's year-plus supply suggests fundamental problems with pricing, quality, or market positioning, and sooner or later, prices will have to come down. That is it for this video. The truck market is clearly struggling with the same issues plaguing the entire automotive industry: high prices, high interest rates, and buyers who are simply saying, enough is enough. If you found some value here, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. What truck surprised you the most on this list? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep your trucks running and your wallets closed until these prices come back to reality. See you in the next one.